Alright, so the base is finally painted and dried, giving it that nice little desert terrain look on Mars, you could say. I was able to squeeze a little bit more of the other paint that I mentioned, and I highlighted a bit. And even though on camera you're seeing this dark, that it looks nicely illuminated and all that stuff, in reality, if I turn off all the lights, I'm going to turn it off right now. Turn that off, turn that off, and turn that off. Even with the standard illumination of one light in my room, it's a little dark. And of course, when you turn on all your lights right now, it shows a little bit better. Now, granted, I could have easily put a smidge of yellow, but I think this is okay for now, especially if you're going to take it to a show. Yeah, I guess this is my first attempt at doing something like this, and it came out really nice, the multi-layer of colors that you see here. But we're not done yet. I'm going to open up this brush that I purchased from I believe Japan years ago. This was I think it was like less than $1 when they were doing their holiday sales, or no, not the holidays. I think it was a spring sale. But I'm going to use this, and I already have my Mr. Weathering color here. I have my dish. I poured a little bit of the solvent. Let me just wet this up a bit, just so I can, and then just grab a little bit of that, and we're going to weather it a bit if we have to. Give it a little bit of highlights here and there. See how it looks overall. This would probably be a good idea if I do just a little dry brushing here. Just put a little bit of that there, then wet it there, spread it out. You know what? I should have brought my. Where's that? Never mind. Let me just do this for a second. Didn't realize it until now. I don't want to do a lot of pressure on this because this is still a little bit of the foam on there. I don't know if anybody noticed during this, but when I was spray painting it, I realized that there were certain areas on the actual part itself that it didn't have any of the rough terrain that I spread on it, and I think because it was so white I couldn't see anything, but the cracks on this actually helped out, like the like pieces of slab of rock drying in the area. You want to put a little bit, you want to put a lot, but then you want to make sure you do this right. You don't want to like one area be completely screwed up and then the other one looks okay. Hopefully when it dries, it'll look a lot better. Grab that area there. So I have a little bit of. I also want to try the other weathering products, but I think I'm going to wait until this thing dries. So let me continue this on, and then we'll move on to that idea. now it's time to put the decals on the Barbatos. I'm going to begin, before I start using the Child of Mecha decals that I purchased, I'm going to start with the Tekadon decals that I had for years now. And as you can see, this one just finally came out. I'm going to saturate this here. Put that there. Glide that over there. Now, I gotta get it right there. Alright. Now, using the rolling technique, just roll and press. Don't try to do anything that will screw it up. However, and just lightly pass it. You may have to do this just a little bit. And again, roll and press. Roll and press. Trying to get that little last air bubble there that just doesn't want to get out. There we go. There we go. Look at that. It just barely makes it there. With the sheets that I have here, I decided to use the one that's below this one. This was huge. And I don't know where I would put it on this kit, let alone this big one. So I mean, if I had a shield or something like that, yes. The big claw thing that's actually in Form 6, that would be perfect for this. But for this kit, the two that's here and then the little ones that I'm going to be using in a few moments. But right now, got this part done. Let's move this. Let's do this one, because this one I'm using the manual as a point of reference, and I just noticed something. Oh wow, where did that white thing come from? I did put a dot there. Hold on a second. Tap. Let me just get rid of it. Wow, that's a new one. So I put a little bit of mark setting on this, but I was in the middle of shooting this, and it made this little weird O-ring there. Can I wipe it out with regular water? Let's find out. I mean, if this doesn't disappear, I'm gonna have to now paint this again. Shoot. Use a little. No, it's still there. Wow, I did not know that. And that was from using the Mr. Mark Setter. I guess you have to use it quickly before it actually makes this mark like that. Okay, guess what? I'm not doing this right now. I'm gonna have to take this part off and paint it separately. Holy shit! Look at that. Well, I can't say I can't continue on. I'll get to that in a minute. This is the part that I'm actually going to use, so I'm going to put this to the side. But these two guys, I'm going to put it on the gun. Probably not going to be seen that much. And right now I'm using warm water for this. I might as well cut the other red ones for the legs. Wow, that's a bit of a surprise, you know. I know you would think that. Has anyone had that issue before? I never seen that on. I never seen that on this type of product, you know, screwing up the actual part. I mean, if you do a spread, that's fine. Then just wait a bit, and that's it. But yeah, that was a bit of a shock. Never thought something like this would happen to me. I don't know if that hasn't happened to anybody else. This one's still going. We gotta wait. Flip, 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 flip. Might as well open up the bag, and then using the manual here again as a point of reference that's here on my side, I'll gather where I can put these parts here. I know they're not the same, but again, we'll figure it out. It's no big deal. You know, all these warning signs, cautions. We don't have propellant tanks. It would have been nice, but it's okay. Alright, so I think this should be ready. Let's find out. Yeah, I saw it move. Alright, so take that off, put that there. Yeah, unfortunately that little chest piece right there, it's not in the middle, it's a bit off center, so I was going to put the white part in the middle of that, but now that it's off center, it'll definitely show. As for this, all I need to do is roll back and forth. There you go. Take it on symbol. Let's finish it up. Actually, no. We can't put it there, so... Right, because there's one there, this one's there, so I'm going to put this one back here. Who says it has to be even? Come on. There we go. Just collect that a bit. There we go. There we go. Alright. There we have it. Alright, so I'm going to continue on. I'm going to cut these two so I can put it here on the knees. It's not there, but so what? It's going to take me some time to do this, so we're almost done. No, not that I got to pull out the airbrush and do that, but it should take me a few moments. And we'll do a final review, so give me some time to finish this up. Hang on. Okay. So we're about to finalize this base, and we're going to try a little bit of an effect idea that I've thought of. So hopefully this will work. In this little area I have some water, and here I have the Gorilla Glue, which is basically white glue. I'm going to begin diluting the glue into the water a bit, so that way it's a little bit more easy to work with, not too thick. Reasons why is I'll show this in a few moments. I'm going to take a cotton ball and begin to pull. I've used cotton balls before in a diorama build this year. I'm going to try it again with this that somebody has tried. My idea would be to cause something like this to put here on the base. Let me show you. where this is, you know, dust effect, powder effect, something like that. Now yes, this is a little too white. We'll take care of that in a few moments. But for now, I'm going to put the blue here, water it down a bit, and then use this here. There is a product that I saw which was basically spray-on glue, which is diluted glue in a spray aerosol, or like a mist, like a pump mist type thing. I want to get it on all sides so that way it will stick and adhere to the base. Originally this was supposed to be for the impact of the actual hammer, but considering that there's a lot of, you know, the Barbatos is pretty much always moving about and hitting things and stomping down, I think I'm going to have to do it on the leg areas where it actually impacts. Let's get it open. I tell you, there's actually a guy on YouTube, and actually his video repeated himself on Facebook, where he did exactly what I'm doing right now, but he did it so well that I was like, you know, I said, you know, that I can do that. I can try to do that. So if somebody can tell me who it was, I forgot the name of the person, I would appreciate it. This is of course where the hammer supposedly strikes, and then the particle effects goes out and about. Somebody did tell me that hairspray can also stick to this. Alright, let me continue on and then we'll do a final thing on this. And there it is, all decaled up. What do you think of that? Here are decals on the feet, the side of the feet, as you can see. Both sides, of course. The knee, that part here. Then we have the back. As you can see, I'm using a combination of both red and white. Also, this little part there has a decal. I found this part in the 1/100 scales, and since I was going to plan to paint that little box, I never got around to it. But then now, seeing how it fits perfectly, I put that there. So that goes there. some big ass warning signs that, you know, be careful about, you know, about Barbatos's butt. The backpack. Didn't put that much, and I'll explain the reasoning why up here on the top. The arm has to be my favorite because I like how this came out well. Here, around here, this part there. As you can see there. And I was able to repaint. First I had to sand down, and why is something there? I see a little notch there. I don't know. I don't think we're going to do with that. I had to resand down, repaint, and then put on that decal there. Among other things is decal there. The waist part is nice. Look at that. A little bit here in the arm, shoulders. Yeah, that came out nice. Now I didn't put no decals on this, on the sword. Nor did I put any decals on the hammer. And by the way, if you're noticing that the kit is not shiny, it's because I spray painted it with flat. This that I'm supposed to put on the other kit, which, you know, hopefully I'll get that fixed. Now going back to the weaponry, so I did not put decals on this one, but I did put it on this one. Take it on symbol, some decals here. And I forgot that I had a little bit of the leftover markings from Haikyuu, which was the same strips that I used on my Mazinger Z that I made this year. Mazinger Z, not Mazinger. So yeah, this one, cool. As a matter of fact, if you do this, and take it out and put it this way, which I'm going to have to do right now. Decals in there. Yeah. Yeah, this finally came through to the end. And you know what? I forgot something here. I'm trying to find it. What the hell is it? Here we go. Something to get that showing off. Yeah, this came out really nice with the decals and all that stuff. Very good. I haven't done any panel lining yet because I guess maybe I'm more afraid to damage it more. Well, it's not damaged, but I just don't want to ruin it. The shadowing and the pre-shading is done. Maybe I'll do later on a little bit of light panel lining here and there just to bring it out a bit. But this came out really nice. I'm going to take some photo shoots of this later on to bring this kit out the most. But of course, that is not the whole reasons why I did this, because I did this for another reason. And I'm going to take this off the base, turn off the battery. Yep. We'll put you over here. Take my custom base. Let's rearrange the camera. Now then, first we're going to adjust everything here. This leg goes up front. I'm going to bend you like that. I'm going to bring your arms out and about. leg here. Bring this out here if I have to. Stick him here. Stick you there. Now, this is where the fun begins. Getting the hammer to hold. I've been contemplating on whether I should maybe glue this together. Then it'll be there permanently. Let's see if I can do this while it's here. Good. Now we just need to bring the waist a bit here. Bring that bend here. Bring the arm a bit here. Turn that there. Bend the arm a bit because I want to. There we go. There we go. Now I did put this together, so we're gonna slide that part. Like that. Is it like that? No, I gotta go around a bit. Gotta remember how I did this the last time. So it's not that. It's not, oh, that's right. You gotta remove one of these. Okay. So you remove that. Put that there, stick that up there. And then yeah, this one's going to be interesting because that goes there. But then the whole thing is like that, so you may have to bend the entire arm or the body and pivot so it looks like that, but then you would have to readjust that here. I know many people are saying I was going to originally do the, you know what, I am doing that. The hand thing is cool, but I'm gonna do this. So let me just take that off, put that there. Take you off. I like the hand that way, but let me take this thing here. Let me see. There we go. There we go. Hang on a second here. Let me readjust it a bit. And here it is. The Master Grade Gundam Barbatos is now complete, decaled, and placed on my custom base, or, you know, diorama base, to simulate what is here on this image of the of the main box. It's done. It's literally done, and I can't believe it came out better than I expected. I've been wanting to do a diorama build with Gundams for a very, very long time, and I think I finally did it. I've been hesitant to do it this year or last year or the year before. I kind of did it with the semi-did it with the with my Kamara's Trooper build, the Bellerophon, which I brought to Comic-Con a few years ago. But this came out perfect, much better than I expected. Using all the resources that I've learned throughout these years, and detailing this kit up to the best as I possibly can. As a matter of fact, let's put this on something where you guys can see it a little bit more better. I'm going to put this on a turntable. I got to get some rubber thingies to put under this. And you spin me right round. Yes, baby, this came out great. The image, of course, is not 100% accurate to what you see on this kit. You see that the arm is bent in to the side, where the actual end part of the hammer goes right between the legs. I was thinking of doing that, but I thought that may cause more damage to the kit, and I wanted to at least get the kit out of the base so I can utilize it for something else if I have to. But how it is fine. How it is fine. The effect of the wind, of the dust blowing up as the Barbatos lands on the ground of the impact, perfect. I wasn't actually considering leaving the cannon there. I was actually going to do like a little thing where I can hang it there, maybe two little hooks so I can hang up the gun. I'm thinking about that. Because in that way I can put the open hand there as another option. Or, and that was an idea, but I don't know if this will work, I could remove the hammer and put the cannon there, so make it look like the cannon is firing, and that dust thing is, the effect of the cannon firing, and then the hammer will be here on this hand. I've been not a big fan of the actual, hands holding the hammer. Holding the hammer, hands holding the sword is okay. I had a little bit of an issue holding the cannon, but the sword is okay. The hammer, I think they should have at least widened it a bit, or there has to be some other way of holding onto it or gripping onto it, because if you move it wrong, that thing is going to pop out. They should look into making those pegs a little longer so you could slide it in better. But that's my opinion. I cannot diss the fact that this has to be the best master grade I have ever made, and the best master grade that came out in 2019. I don't know what the hell I was thinking or doing in 2019 that I did not start building this guy, but I'm glad that I did, and it came out absolutely beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed what I did right now with this kit. I know it took a little longer than normal, but that's, if you want to do it right, you have to really, really take your time, build it, enjoy it, and have fun. And that's what I did. I really did this right. With that being said, we're done with the build of the Master Grade Gundam Barbatos. I hope you guys enjoy it. And what can I say but stay tuned for more Gundam models yet to come. You guys all have a great